All right, it looks like we are all good to go here. Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to some more Mass Effect. Right now, we got another little short spurt of a stream here today. Just turning in some side quests back here on the Citadel. We just did the Conrad Werner one. Let's see, where are we next? I got the fan. You haven't seen the last one. And we have a Baxel fix in the chat. Salutations. Happy to have you here. How are you doing today? And Sailor Comet in the chat. Thank you both so much for joining. Let's see. Rear Admiral Kahoku. He's in the Citadel Tower. So let's just make our way to the tower. But yeah, how are you guys doing today on this fine Thursday? Okay, Presidium and Tower. Come on, load. Load for me, baby. There we go. And there's Kahoku right there. This is going to be a little heartbreaking. Doing good, just currently working on my new D&D character. I have no idea how to voice him. Oh, what is he like?
Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
I'm decorating more cakes at the moment. Oh, very nice. Are you so far having a good day at the bakery place, Sailor Comet? He's a chameleon lizard folk. I wanted to give him a Brooklyn accent, but not sure. Honestly, the first thing that comes to mind when I think of chameleon would not be a Brooklyn accent. I would give him something like a Hispanic accent, like a Brazilian accent. At least that's what I'm thinking. Because the first thing that comes to mind when I think of chameleon is like southern tropical rainforest. For the most part, there's just a lot of same-day orders today. Oh, yikes. I'm so sorry.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's not the last we see of him. So what's the next one? Privateers. Tell Gorath of his brother's fate. Where is Gorath? I think that's Gorath over there. Happens a lot on the 1st and 15th of every month. Why those specific dates, if you don't mind me asking?
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
Yeah, unfortunately we did.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
Did you seriously name your chameleon after the sound of, like, spitting or sticking out one's tongue? Patooey. He has a giant blowpipe. Oh my god, I love him already. It's a lot of people's payday, so they go out and buy cakes with the security of new money. Okay, you know what? That does make sense. Yeah, Patooey is adorable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, that is what they say.
Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
It's spelled Patooey. Oh my god, I love it written like that. Alright, so we got the privateers. What about the hostile takeover? Okay, Helena Blake is in a different place. And all of these ones are just different, like material gathering quests, so we don't need those. Okay, so actually we are done turning in side quests. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to do a single lap around the Citadel and just collect more quests here. Oh, like, for example, Emily Wong.
Shepard, could I have another word with you?
The idea of where he grew up is they named themselves after what their weapons did. Oh, I get it. I love it. Because he has a blowpipe.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
Their leader is a crocodile named Poke. I love it.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Yeah, hold on. What's the function of the bug here?
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Their leader's
Excellent.
it's either
Just
going to be
place
him
it
or a
on a
janitor
terminal with a
paladin.
good view of the area.
Love it.
Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
All right, awesome. So yeah, as I was saying before I saw Emily Wong standing there, we're just going to do one lap around the entirety of the Citadel, because now that we completed one of the major quests, new side quests should be unlocked. I mean, that is the case. I mean, since we saw Emily Wong just standing there. Plus, this one we can also just turn in today as well, because I know exactly where to go for this one. So yeah, once again, this stream is mostly going to be just a lot of walking around. But hey, we're getting important stuff done. We're getting side quests done, which gives us experience, Paragon, and money.
Your choice in armor is awfully limited, Tally. Couldn't you wear something without a helmet?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
So your people are forever wandering, and now they couldn't settle if they wanted to. I'm sorry.
Aww. I just think it's going to be super jarring to see this bright red chameleon lizard and hearing Joey Tribbiani. Okay, let's take another lap around the embassies here. Random mass relay statue here. I'm not sure why it's there. I hope that brother and sister deciding like the gene therapy with the baby. You got anything for me? No, I can't even select you. Nothing in there. That's just a shop. Anything hiding up here again? Any other like little AIs? Nope, just a keeper that I already scanned. Anything over there? No. All right, let's see what's over here. Up-a-da-ba-da. I may have based Patui off of a genuine Warhammer fantasy character. Ah, there's that Warhammer. There it is. Nothing against it. I like Warhammer. All the names of Warhammer fantasy are Dinobots or puns. Let's see. Anything up here? Yeah, sounds about right indeed. Well, why was it loading there? Oh, hello. Why are you two together?
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I don't know this cinematic.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this is... But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe
I should go.
I'll
Okay,
be
so
here.
we already talked about all that. There's one guy named Axolotl, and he has a glowing golden blowpipe named Patui, and he's known as the Lizardman Doom Guy. I'm biased towards that because I love Doom. I really want to play the like the games on stream here. I might actually do that after Mass Effect. Let's see, can I go there? No, I can't go there. He's also a chameleon. Okay, so I know there's nothing up there because we already went that way to turn in the quest to Nasana Dantius. So I think we're good here. Okay, so this is the way to CSEC.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members.
I know about this
The
already.
production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not...
Oh my god, Baxel, he literally is Doom Guy. I love it. Okay, I think I go this way. Nope, that's the requisitions. I think I go this way. You have not heard the majesty of Shakespeare until you've heard it from Elcor. And I love how that still keeps going throughout the trilogy. Or at least until Mass Effect 2. I can't remember if they ever reference it again in the third game. Okay, where do I plant the bug? Oh, here we go. Okay. Planting the bug. Okay, so I just get... The leader of the Lizardmen has the most beautiful motto. We praise Lord Croak. Alas, Shakespearean isn't often performed in apocalyptic war scenarios. Yeah, that is very true. Is Lord Croak in this Lord? Oh, it's Croak. I was pronouncing it as it was spelled like Cruac. I thought it was like a weird way of spelling croc, like crocodile. But no, it's Croak. Oh yeah, actually, let's go back up to the Citadel Tower. And, well, hold on. Can't I just go there? Lord Croak also sounds like a Star Fox character. Yeah, he actually does sound like a Star Fox character. Ooh, if I get things working here, I might stream Star Fox Adventures. I actually really love Star Fox Adventures, but I'm biased because I love a planet of dinosaurs. And unfortunately, the Lord croaked. Oh, noes.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Adventures wasn't bad. It was definitely weird, though. Posted his model in Discord. Thank you, Baxel. We'll take a look at it. And yeah, Adventures certainly was different from the normal Star Fox game, and I think that's because Adventures, it was mostly the surprise of it was Andros the whole time. Yeah, that honestly did come out of nowhere, with no real rhyme or reason. But it was still fun, though. I think one of the reasons why Adventures is so different, not just in gameplay, but overall, like, aesthetic and theme, apart from other Star Fox games, was because I think it was, it wasn't made by Nintendo internally. It was made by Rare, who made Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, GoldenEye, So it's definitely got their, like, open world adventure style to it. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go... We're gonna actually start in Korra's den and work our way up. And then after that, we're gonna head on out again. All right. Let's see. Anything to collect in here? Oh, they're just... Okay, you guys are just cuddling right there. You're not actually doing anything.
Go away.
Is there anything like... Also, say, you're not the first to make the Starfix to this giant mummified death-defying frog in a hover chair. Yeah, that definitely does sound like a Star Fox character. And honestly, I will say this to you, Sailor Comet. In terms of weirdness, I see your Star Fox Adventures for the GameCube, and I will raise you Star Fox Command for the DS. That one was definitely odd. Okay, so there isn't anything here. Oh yeah. Let's just go straight to the lower markets.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you had.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
You know, I honestly thought he was like a side quest giver, but no, he's just another merchant. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff yet. Pretty much all my weapons I can get just while playing. No money needs to be spent. Alrighty. Let's see. Anything around here?
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
I love how just so normal the Volus sound. Like, aside from their breathing. But they just sound so just normal. Like, compared to all other alien races who have, like, a thing with how their voices sound. Oh, loading. Something happening around here? Aw, they're cute. Is there anything around here? I don't think I've ever gone down this little path before. Nope, it is literally just a back way. Anything in the med clinic? Nope, nothing there. We might honestly have done all we can. That goes to CSEC Academy, and where does... To med clinic. My Lord Croak model, but it's about 112, and I'd be too scared to build it. No, I get that. Okay, I think we've pretty much done all we can here. So, it looks like we're just gonna head back to the ship now. Alright. I honestly thought it would take way more time for me to go around the Citadel. Okay, Presidium. No. Go back. Wards. CSEC. There we go.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted...
I don't need to hear that. All right, we've done all we can here. Time to head on out.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Would the decontamination also work on non-humans, or is it just for humans? Because I have a weird feeling about this.
Decontamination in progress.
I feel like the elevator news team could have had funnier
Log.
bits.
The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
No, I completely agree, Baxel. I feel like they could have put in more variety, because now it's starting to get a little repetitive. All right, let's just do a quick check-in with everyone here. All right, hey, Caden, how you doing?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where
they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Whether L2 flare up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans.
Oh, all right.
Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Experts?
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Oh.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
All right.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
All right, let's check on Liara. Because I'm actually not sure if I've spoken with her already. I might have, but let me just see if anything new is up. And I'm going to do my best to be absolutely platonic.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
No, let's ask.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved. But it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
I honestly actually really like that as an idea.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, learned a little there. And honestly, I think Mass Effect might be the only IP where the concept of a pureblood is seen as a negative. Typically in a lot of things like Harry Potter, a pureblood is like the dominant kind of thing to be. All right, let's check in with the others. Which way does it open? Ah, in front of me. Rex?
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone.
That's creepy.
I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Dang.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
All right, Ashley, let's check you out.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Yes.
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander. Commander?
Do you have a few minutes?
Maybe I can. I feel like I made the wrong choice.
I'm sorry, Commander. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Yeah, I feel it. Well, and we'll come back to that later.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Oh, this is a new conversation. I shouldn't be skipping.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually taught me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
Yeah.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
All right, now let's talk with Tally. Then after that, we're gonna find that mob woman.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true.
Uh-oh, I have a spotty
I'm
connection?
starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Aw, I love her. All right, we've checked in with all we need to. Let's start doing stuff. All right. Okay, first thing we're gonna do. Where do I go for hostile takeover? Fortuna in Horsehead.
Message coming in.
Ah, dang it.
Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. I don't blame you for walking out on her.
Sir, she was gonna make me look bad no matter what I said.
You're probably right. I guess it could have gone a lot worse. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay, Fortuna in Horsehead. Horsehead, Horsehead. Well, bam! Have to say it every time.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Huh?
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you.
Uh-oh.
This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Alright, which planet was it? Amaranthine? Oh, it might be this one. Let's check it out. Okay, we're gonna have Caden and Rex. Oh. Okay, let's check out the anomaly first. Oh, I don't like the looks of this. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Heading to position.
Oh, more artifacts. Turian insignias. Alright, now let's head to this engineering outpost. Oh boy. Come on. Come on, you can make it. You can make it. Oh jeez. Ah jeez. Ah jeez. Oh, it's fine. I'm gonna save. Oh, that didn't sound good.
Hello again,
Oh.
Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary.
Oh, it's absolutely necessary.
Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
Yeah, walk. Oh, I get a Paragon option.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
For now.
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
I guess that's... Is that it? Yeah, it is. It's completed. All right, well, that was easy. Yeah, yeah, that was very easy. Yeah, it truly was. Truly was barely an inconvenience. All right. Now we got that mission from Kahoku. Yeah, Cerberus. Voyager Yangtze in the Voyager cluster. All right. Okay, Voyager cluster. Yangtze. And wha-bam! All right, which place was it? Ranchado? No, that's a gas giant. Oh, it might be this. Okay, we're gonna go with Liara and Ashley. Research facilities. What? Okay. All right, let's check out this first one. Is this the Cerberus place? I mean, I hope I'm in the right spot. Binthu. Is that where I am? have no idea.
Won't get me next time.
Oh yeah, this is the place.
Heading to position.
What's that noise?
Perimeter clear.
All right, let's check out this place now. No, return to the Normandy. Alright, there it is, and it looks like they've got turrets as well. Save again. Oh, wait a minute. Don't I have like new tech? Isn't that one? There it is. Take all. Okay, so for the assault rifle. Let's go with the shredder rounds. And the kinetic stabilizer. All right, let's check this out.
I wonder what monstrosity Cerberus has been cooking up at the next base.
Well, we will find out. Okay, last one. I see it right there. Oh, level up. All right, perfect. Oh, that one loaded quickly.
You must die!
All stop to me, Commander. We owe Kahoku that much.
No, we found him right here.
All targets down.
Oh, Goddess. It's Admiral Kahoku.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
Well, that is sad, and the sad music does not help. All right, looks like we've done all we can here. So I think I'm going to end the stream right here. It is a bit of a shorter stream, but we got a lot done, and honestly, this was a perfect stopping point. So with that being said, though, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Now, I'm not sure when my next stream is going to be. It's most likely not going to be this weekend, which means the next time I stream will be this coming Monday, possibly. But as always, I post updates on my Blue Sky account. With that being said, though, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ta!